The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bucks have a tight-knit locker room. Pat Connaughton says we've got great leaders on our team, and they're humble. So we have that confidence, but it's not cockiness. And I think that line is very important. Guys, it helps Milwaukee stay hungry.
And they've proven that it works. And they're looking for more. David, thank you. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now Morant. Outside, Bane. Pass to Brooks. Knocked away. Clock at 6. Jackson passes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Brooks. The rebound by the Bucks. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Giannis. His last outing, he had 24 points. The pass to Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Morant. Passes it to Adams. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Allen for 3. Throws it from outside.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton inside the 3-point line. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Brooks. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Allen kicks to Holiday. There's the lob at Kumbo, and Kumbo with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And something you have to remember about Drew Holiday. He was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series. Took them to the title.
the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Last year, getting it done. He was around 16 points per last year. Just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
Jr. That one falls.
Assistant, John Morant.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Bain. Here's Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Here is Brooks. 11 points last game. Lets it go from 11. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Pass to Allen. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks outside. The shot will not fall. Good D by Giannis.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by John Morant. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From 10 feet out, here's Adams, and he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Middleton outside. Lopez against Adams. Fade away. The kick out to Lopez. Inside. Here's Allen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Now here's Adams. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Adams has got 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Brooks against Middleton. Takes it from 10, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, the coaching, let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon, and we'll see who can come out on top.
Here's Morant after Drew Holiday's score. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Assisted by
That's now 8 points for Steven Adams.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Allen outside. Back to Holiday. Over Morant. Drains the 19-footer. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now here's Bain. Back to Brooks. Over Middleton. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. Giannis against Brooks. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Lopez outside. Pulls up. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Allen for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Bain passes it to Morant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Allen. Jackson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hey, Bryant, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. Coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Dillon Brooks.
If he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
Bain against Allen. A fadeaway, and they pick up 2. Bain's got his 2nd basket.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Giannis from outside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, reminding the defense that Giannis will fire threes when left open.
Left side Jackson. That's tipped. To the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Holiday. Allen's got 9. Memphis trailing here. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. Morant with the bucket.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Middleton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Allen finds Lopez. Over Adams. And another basket for Milwaukee.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. That brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Allen. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Kennard. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. The offensive rebound. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Connaughton passes to Holiday. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Now Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Kicks it out to Jones. Taken away by Holiday. It could go. The shot that time, not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5. Portis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks.
For your Bucks, Javon Carter.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jones up top, defended by Carter. Here's Conchar. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Connaughton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
And sometimes we see players who could have been pros in another sport. Pat Connaughton is one of those guys. It's been well documented that he played both basketball and baseball in college and was actually drafted in 2014.
Carter outside. Poked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And with Connaughton, there's no question he had a shot as a pro pitcher.
Well, a tribute to how athletic and how talented Pat was is as a pitcher he had a mid-90-mile-per-hour fastball, which is tremendous when you think about it. It's fantastic that he's been able to carve out this career after the first couple seasons where it was on the brink, where he might have gone to Europe or back to baseball.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. Portis kicks to Crowder.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Conchar. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, They use penetration. They shoot the three. Whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
And so he makes both from the line. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then you get the ball to Giannis and you get out of the way.
Now, here's Portis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Ingles. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Concho. Clark with it. And here's Kennard. Back to Clark. Puts up a three. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here is Carter. Last time out he had 13 points. Portis in the post. Fader on the way. And no good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And Jones has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
From deep, Ingles connects from three-point range. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the paint, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Connaughton. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Portis, the pass to Ingles. Can't cash in from close range. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Concho. And here's Jones, defended by Carter. Passes it to Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Carter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Adams, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
It feels like right away in this game they're also attacking the low post. It's a bold move. You want to be physical. You want to get inside. But for them so far, it's worked.
That free throw missing. You know, Brent, hard to believe that back in 2017, Giannis was winning Most Improved Player.
Well, it's been unbelievable growth, and it seems so long ago that Giannis came into this league, but we've been inundated with Antetokounmpo highlights in the biggest moment that the league has to offer, winning an MVP in the league, a finals MVP, and there's no question that Giannis has grown into one of the best that has ever played for the Milwaukee Bucks, and maybe one of the best ever.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Back to Morant. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Middleton looking it over, kicks it to Lopez. Launches it. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brooks checked in, and the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Your Young Bucks dancers, give them a round of applause.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Holiday, and there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Over Adams, and that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Jackson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the Bucks with possession here. 3-point lead. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Over Jackson. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. He's got 16.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Outside Jackson. Off target from 3-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lopez outside. Middleton inside the 3-point line. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this entire group, and Chris Middleton stood out in some of the biggest moments.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Holiday finds Lopez. It's Matthews on the wing, guarded by Bain. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
It's Brooks on the wing. Floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
You can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Now here's Middleton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Bain. Now Brooks. Adams, the pass to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Middleton outside. Lopez outside. And there's the pass to Matthews. Sinks the three-pointer. Matthews has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Giannis against Brooks. Here's Giannis. Comes up empty down low.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Morant, sweet little floater. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Now here's Lopez. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And here is Brooks following the three from Drew Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Up again, and Clark is right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Milwaukee leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday, the pass to Portis. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
One shot.
That one misses for Clark. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Outside Holiday. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.